everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm back with a favorites video. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a long time because I actually filmed my 2017 favorites in December, so it's been a while since I've filmed one of these. But I'm excited to be back to tell you what I've been loving over the month of January, and there's a bit of everything: fashion, beauty, makeup. So do stay tuned if you want to see what I've been loving, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. I upload twice a week and I would love to have you back on the channel. Okay, so to change things up a bit, since we're in a new year, I thought I would do a new format for these videos. We're going to start off with fashion, and the first thing I have been loving, like, so much ever since I got it, which my parents very kindly gifted to me in December, is this beautiful scarf. I have worn this so much. It's so cozy, it is so soft, and I love the kind of grey and silver colour that it has. It's so beautiful. I think it's really flattering, and also it goes with pretty much everything in my wardrobe. I didn't think it would go with like a camel coat, but it actually looks really nice. So I absolutely love it, and it's so warm. It keeps you really warm, and honestly I've got like my CASMARA coat, but that coat isn't super warm. I love the design of it, but it's just not very warm. And when I throw this over the top, it honestly makes such a huge difference, even though you wouldn't think like a scarf would make a huge difference, but it really does. And also it just kind of completely changes the look of the coat. It literally makes it look like a new piece. I've also worn it over blazers if it's not that cold. You can also actually drape it around like this and use it as more of a stole, and maybe even pin it up here with a brooch. If you wanted to wear it maybe with like evening wear, and it could look very glamorous. I've also worn it with like a chunky knit cardigan and just kind of worn this over the top and then belted it here, and it looked amazing. So lots of different options to wear this one, but my most favorite thing about this scarf is that it has pockets. So when you wear it just kind of thrown over your coat, you kind of have pockets, and that's amazing because my CASMARA coat, for example, doesn't have any pockets, and this keeps your hands super warm. So I've absolutely been loving this one, and I think it's going to be a favorite for a very long time. Next up is a gift that was very kindly sent to me by this brand called JORD. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's actually spelled JORD, but you pronounce it JORD. And it's a watch company, and they do watches in wood. And they very kindly sent me one. And actually, I have to say, at the beginning, I thought I wouldn't really wear it all that much because it doesn't really go with my style. Well, that's what I thought, because it's all in wood. It is really nice and original. I think it was something very different, which is why I wanted to try it out. I'd never had a watch in wood before, but I have to say that because it has a lot of like kind of gold details, which I obviously absolutely love, I think it's actually a very elegant piece. I don't think it looks as rustic as I thought it was going to look. And I have to say, with more casual outfits like jeans and a shirt, with like what I'm wearing now, or with like a chunky knit, I've been wearing it loads. It's really comfortable, it's really lightweight, but at the same time it feels really good quality. I love the gold details on it, and I love the fact that at the back it's got like a gold clasp. Like I said, the gold accents I think make it a little bit more feminine and more elegant. I chose the one with the thinner wristband, but they do ones which are more kind of a little bit more masculine, maybe with like a thicker wristband. But I really love this one, and despite it having a thin wristband, it has a beautiful large dial, and I really like large dials, as you must have seen from my Chopard watch. And then I love the fact that in the inside it's all white. I think it's very nice and easy to pair up with everything in your wardrobe. So I really love this one, and they do ship internationally, and they very kindly offered me the opportunity to do a giveaway with you guys. So they are going to be offering a $100 gift voucher in the giveaway. So to enter, all that you have to do is go onto the link that I'm going to be putting in the info box below. Just enter your name and your email address, and one lucky winner will be able to win that $100 voucher. But otherwise, everybody else who enters the competition will get a $25 voucher, and also I'm offering a discount code of $25, which is down in the info box below. So do have a look at that, and then go onto their website because they have some beautiful pieces, and they do engravings as well, which I think is so nice because it's a really lovely gift to give someone. And they do men's watches and women's watches. They're kind of more unisex, I would say. And then also, to top it off, it comes in this beautiful packaging. I love the box. It's got like a magnetic closure, which I think is so cool. And then you can actually use this as a jewelry box because it has like a little drawer down here as well where you can store stuff. So yeah, very cute, and I think it would make a beautiful gift if you want to give someone special a very nice gift. It's a shame we weren't able to show you this for Christmas, but if you've got someone's birthday coming up, I think this would make a beautiful present. Moving now on to my favorite category, makeup. I don't have all that many things to show you this month, but one standout has been this Giorgio Armani mascara. I actually tried this one because Amelia Liana mentioned this on her channel. I will link her channel down below. And this one is the Eccentrico, and it's Instant High Volume and Definition Mascara. And I have to say, when I saw what it did to her lashes, I was like, overly impressed. I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe that a mascara does that. And I'm always looking for mascaras that are really volumizing because that's really the vibe I like to go for. But I have to say, the first time I tried it, I was a little bit underwhelmed. I mean, I am in love with my combination of the Better Than Sex mascara from Urban Decay and the Maybelline one. And those give me really dramatic lashes, and you know, you guys have seen it in tutorials before. So I thought this would be nice because I liked the idea of just being able to do 2 coats with the same mascara as opposed to having to use one and then use the other one. But the first time I used it, I was a bit like, it's okay, but it wasn't very different to the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Drama. So I wasn't kind of like taken aback. That one gives you a lot of volume anyway, so I didn't think this one was anything kind of revolutionary. But I do have to say that now that it's kind of dried up a little bit, it's not dry, but it's just kind of, I've used it a few times. It's amazing. It does give you loads of volume, loads of length. It gives you more length than the Maybelline one. It is a little bit more pricey, but I think it's about the same price as the Better Than Sex one. And I love the packaging. I think it's so sleek. I really like the kind of black and red. And then it has this kind of brush with very short kind of plastic bristles, which I don't think works the best on my lashes. I actually think I prefer the natural ones now, but this one I have to say is very easy to kind of wiggle into the root of your lashes, and it does give you incredible length and volume. So if you don't like clumpy mascaras, then you might not like this one because it gives a lot of volume and therefore clumps up your lashes a little bit. But I really don't mind, and it gives you very, very dramatic lashes. So I've been loving this one a lot. Now moving on to lipsticks, I've been loving this Gigi Hadid one. This one is from Maybelline and it's in the colour Tora, and it's in this kind of taupey, nudie colour, and I absolutely love it. It's got a really matte finish to it, but the texture is really nice. It's very creamy, it slides on beautifully. It's fairly long lasting. It's not as long lasting as a liquid lipstick, but I don't really like liquid lipsticks because I find them too drying, and my lips are always chapped, so I find they kind of cling onto all the dry skin, but this one doesn't do that. And it has a very sort of taupey, sort of browny colour. It's a nude, but it's more of a taupey nude, not too pink. And yeah, I really, really like it. I think the finish is beautiful. The price is obviously amazing because it's a drugstore product, and I actually think the packaging is really cool. I really like it with the kind of silver Gigi Hadid written on it, and it's kind of a very sort of nudie colour as well, and then it has the magnetic closure. So yeah, overall really impressed with this one, and I've been wearing it loads. It does have a little bit of a grey hint to it, as you can see here in the swatch, but it's just not too much, so it doesn't kind of make my skin look sallow or anything. It just looks a little bit more kind of taupey than my other nudes, but it's still pretty flattering even though it has that kind of grey tinge to it. Up next is this lip liner, and I think I spoke about this one very recently, but I just cannot get over how good it is. It's the Victoria lip liner. As you can see, it's pretty well loved. This is from the Estee Lauder with Victoria Beckham collaboration range, and oh my god, it is the best nude lip liner I've ever had. It's creamy, it's long lasting, it doesn't kind of smudge, but it still is blendable, and you can kind of fill in your whole lips. It makes your lips look super voluminous. I'm wearing it right now, and it just kind of makes your lips look so full. I love the nude because it's kind of again, a taupey sort of nude. It's kind of a bit browny, so it doesn't wash you out, but it's not super brown, so it's not too dark or too light, because a lot of nude lip liners actually do wash me out a little bit because I've got kind of very olive skin tone. So this one's amazing. It just looks so good, and I love kind of doing this one over my Soul lip liner, which is a bit more pinky, and I think the two together just give you the most perfect combination for a nude lipstick. Next up, also from the Victoria Beckham range, is this nude eyeshadow palette. It has an electric blue and a nude, and although I love the electric blue, I have literally worn the nude non-stop. Like, that is the only shadow I use right now. I mean, this one combined with other ones, but this one is like my base shadow every single day. I just love it so much. I think it's such a flattering nude. It's got like a little bit of a kind of peachy undertone to it, so it really lifts your look, but at the same time, it's a very neutral nude. It's not a peach. It does stand out on my more olive skin tone, so it works for like like lighter skin tones and darker skin tones. It's just so neutral that it looks amazing on the crease, but I also like it to just use it as an all over shadow and just not bother with anything else. It gives a lot of depth because it's got the right amount of kind of coolness in the shade. So I just love this one, and I've done a tutorial with a kind of very simple eye look that I've been gravitating towards literally every day for the last 2 months or so. So I will link that tutorial up on the screen now if you guys haven't watched it. But yeah, it's the most perfect nude, and what I love about these shadows is that there is absolutely no fallout. They're very long lasting, they're very creamy, they're easy to blend, they've got a lot of pigment, but they don't fall out at all. And for me, that's a huge bonus. Moving now on to skincare, I wanted to talk about this Hydra Life cream by Dior, and this one is the Deep Hydration Sorbet Water Essence. And I actually got this one in Delhi airport because I had forgotten to take my Clarins oil with me, and I thought I was going to get super dehydrated after a really long flight. So I took this one because it felt, I love the Hydra Life BB cream, so I really like this range by Dior, and it was oil free, and I thought when I put it on my hand it was just kind of very, I don't know if the camera is going to be able to show you this, but it just absorbs so quickly. As you can see, it's kind of gone already, and I really like that it felt really light. I just tried it on my hands, and I thought, you know what, this is going to work best because I didn't want something that was going to break me out, so I don't like stuff that's too oily. And I have to say, I love it. I've been using it so much. It's so light, it literally feels like water. It absorbs into your skin really quickly. It's great if you want to wear it under makeup, but I use it more at nighttime because under makeup I like to wear my Charlotte Tilbury cream, and it just really hydrates, but without bringing any of the oil or kind of greasiness back into your skin, and it does offer really intense hydration. So I usually get very flaky around here, and I put this on a couple of nights when I'm starting to get flaky, and it completely goes away. So I love this one, and I love that it has a pump. That is the best thing because I hate creams where you have to kind of put your hands into the pot. Next up is this CASMARA Prestige Natural Peeling Triactive. And I think I've spoken about this one in the favorites before, but it's literally replaced my Dermalogica Gentle Cream Exfoliant. That's what it's called. This one is amazing, and it is so much easier to use because that one you need to leave it on for 15 minutes, whereas this one you only need to leave it on for 5. So it means I can use it a couple of times a week, and it's great. It's got like a kind of gel texture to it. It's very liquidy actually when you put it on your hand. It just comes literally out like a liquid, but it does have a little bit of a gel texture to it. It's very thin. You put it all over your face, you leave it on for about 5 minutes, and then you kind of just rub it into your face like you would with an oil or a cream. And it just comes off, and it takes off any dead skin. It can feel a little bit tingly at first because it's kind of a chemical sort of peel, but nothing that you can't bear. And my skin just feels so smooth and so amazing afterwards. It's definitely helped with my blackheads. It's definitely helping with like old pigmentation from blemish marks, and it's amazing. It's got glycolic acid, lactic acid, and salicylic acid, so all the acids in there to get rid of all the debris, dead skin, and just kind of leave you with beautiful smooth skin. And I love to wear this especially if I have an event before I'm going to apply my makeup, because it just leaves the most smooth skin so that your makeup literally just glides on. And now I'm actually using this twice a week, and I've noticed a huge difference with my skin. Finally, for skincare is this Eye Duty Triple Remedy Cream, and oh my god, this is from First Aid Beauty, and I know a lot of bloggers have spoken about this before me, but I've only just recently discovered it, and I am so impressed. Basically, it has this like metallic applicator on the back, which is there to like rub in the cream and just cool down the eye area. I store it in the fridge so that this is always really cold, and it's very calming, and it kind of depuffs your under eye area if you're puffy in the morning. I take it around here as well because I can get quite puffy around this eye area. And then the cream is just amazing. It just has the most easy applicator. You just squeeze it and you get the most perfect amount coming out. And as you can see, it's got like a bit of a tint to it. It's kind of a salmony tint, and I find it just brightens my under eye area so much. I don't know how well it's showing on here, but I'll show you a before and after picture, and oh my god, it just brightens your under eye area so much. It just gives it a lot of radiance. It kind of counteracts the darkness, and I have a lot of kind of bluish, grayish kind of darkness underneath my eyes, and this just makes a huge difference. If I want to apply it with no makeup, I just take a very small amount and just put it on here, but if I'm wearing it underneath makeup, I just apply it like a normal eye cream, then spread it out using this applicator and just take it all around, and I just find that it's very hydrating, it sits really well under makeup, and it just brightens so much that I need a lot less concealer. Moving now on to body care, I have this cream souffle from the Sanctuary Spa, and I feel like nobody talks about this brand online, and they have some really great products. I love their shower gels, and I actually got this one because I had points on my Boots card, and I decided to get this one, and it smells amazing. It literally smells, it's like a flowery sort of citrusy smell. I'm not very good at describing smells, by the way, but it just smells like a perfume, honestly. And when you put it, your smell kind of lingers around on your body the whole day. It has like a whipped texture, so it absorbs into the skin really quickly, although it is super moisturizing. My skin is lately so dry because of like heating, and it just feels very dry, especially around my hands and my feet. And this one just leaves it super moisturized. It leaves an amazing smell, but it sinks into the skin super quickly because I hate spending like an hour just rubbing something into my skin. I actually love the fact that it's such a huge tub, and it has a very good price. I don't remember what it is exactly, but I'll link all the products down below, but it is very affordable. And yeah, I love the fact that it just sinks in so well and it hydrates so well. It says here that whether you have 30 seconds or 30 minutes, you can simply relax and let go, and definitely I think that is true because it takes no time at all to just moisturize your whole body with this one. Finally, moving on to hair care, an old favorite that I've repurchased, so I thought I should mention this, is the Living Proof Healthy Hair Shampoo, and you can get this one at Space NK. It is pretty pricey for a dry shampoo, but I think it is so amazing. Firstly, it just smells amazing. It leaves your hair smelling like you've sprayed perfume on it. And it does leave a white residue, but I have to say what I do is I spritz it on, leave it on for about 5 minutes, and then sort of rub it into my hair like I would with a normal shampoo, and the powder completely goes away. And it definitely cleans your hair. It doesn't feel kind of stuck to your head. It absorbs all the oil, and it actually just leaves it like really loose. So you actually feel like you've washed your hair. It actually cleans it. It says here you need to leave it on 30 seconds, but I prefer to leave it on a little bit longer. I usually kind of leave it on, get dressed, and then sort of brush it out and just kind of blow my hair a little bit. And I have to say it's amazing. It's really good if you're going to go to the gym because it also kind of cleans and absorbs like any sweat that you have. So if you don't wash your hair every day, or you wash it once a week like me, then this one is a great option. And finally, the kind of discovery of my life is this Infinium hairspray. And I was recommended this one by Tamim, who cuts my hair at Michael John. He's amazing. You guys are always asking me who colors my hair and who cuts my hair. So it's Tamim and Despina. Despina colors my hair and Tamim colors my hair, and they're both amazing. And Tamim actually recommended this product because this is from L'Oreal as well, but he told me that actually the L'Oreal Alnet spray, which is the one I've been using for years, literally for the last 10 years, is actually very oily, and it actually makes your hair pretty dirty, and my hair's already naturally very oily. So he recommended I try this one because this one has a lot more hold, and it's actually completely dry, so it doesn't make your hair more oily, and actually it just brushes out the same as the L'Oreal Alnet one, because I always feel like I don't like very strong hold ones because I don't like my hair to kind of feel sticky, because like I said, I only wash it once a week, so I don't want to have a lot of product on my hair. But this one literally brushes out super quickly, super easily, and it just leaves your hair as if you had no product on it, but it has a lot more hold, and it definitely does not make my hair greasy. So I absolutely love this one. You can't get this one everywhere, but you can get it online, so I will link it down below. They don't have it in Boots, but you can pop into Michael John and get it, or I will link down some links so that you can get it online. Okay guys, well that was everything from me. I hope you enjoyed this January favorites. Do let me know what you've been loving this month, and let me know what other videos you would like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!